University of Miami students recently gathered to hear experts speak about national security and armed conflict. The cocaine cowboys and rum runners of the 1920s were frequently used historical references when discussing the city of Miami. The panels explained that the issue of trafficking and transnational crime is still very real today.
We talked today about human trafficking happening all around us in these huge events like Super Bowls and sporting activities.
Misconceptions that we have as the public is things like human trafficking is a thing of the past.
As concerned citizens, how do you find the right tools to collaborate to solve these problems?
Covering international trafficking and enforcement, the first of two panels included representatives from the Coast Guard, U.S. Marine Corps, and National Defense University. Adjunct Professor Dexter Letnin spoke on behalf of Congresswoman Ileana Ross-Letnin, who was unable to attend.
This trafficking conference deals with all forms of trafficking in all kinds of goods, drugs, weapons, human beings, and so forth, as well as the financial mechanisms that are used to promote those illicit schemes.
How human trafficking is initiated as well as stopped were discussed by the experts.
We make arrests, we bring people to trial. If we do our job right, those trials, those arrests lead to the next case.
Reducing vulnerability is what is presently really the most important element.
What's happening now, it's that they're not new. What globalization has done is magnify and given it the velocity to become national security threats.
Attendees of the symposium felt the panelists related the impact and importance of the issues back to the city of Miami in a thought-provoking manner.
Really, most interesting to me was how the law affects this area so much.
Like many of the panelists said, Miami sits at the epicenter of a lot of trade and commerce.
According to panel experts, Miami International Airport is the first airport in the United States to integrate training for their staff that will aid them in recognizing possible trafficking situations.
It's a huge threat to the United States, not just the narco-trafficking, but everything else that comes with it.
Panelists conveyed the importance of being aware of issues such as trafficking and illicit activities, especially in the city of Miami. They explained that issues like these involve so many people, it is impossible to solve them overnight. Reporting for UMTV, I'm Katherine Guest.